defence, with Dave McPherson dropping to the bench. Alexei Mikhailchenko was also back in the starting lineup, with Ali McCoist dropping out. Motherwell were again without defender Rab Shannon, and they also lost Steve Kirk, who's out for 8 weeks because of injury. Tommy McLean reshuffled his team, giving a starting place to Jamie Dolan. The referee was Willie Young from Clarkson, summariser Gordon McQueen, commentator Jerry McNee.
So away we go in front of another full house here at Ibrox Stadium. Crowd in the region of 45,000. The match sold out earlier on this week, and that tends to be the way of things here these days. Rangers 4 points ahead of Motherwell going into this match, but Motherwell have a game in hand which they play against Aberdeen, the other challengers, in midweek. So it's a crucial afternoon in the championship race. Rangers chasing their 44th title, their 6th in a row. But of course Motherwell won here earlier in the season by 2-1, so they certainly pose a threat. They've had a fine season. So an early touch here for Paul Lambert, loading in the ball. And Tommy Coyne almost getting there. Still the ball in play. This is McKinnon getting in a good early cross. It's away by Ferguson. A bit of a slack one though. Trevokovic attempting the shot but getting no power into it. So Motherwell in a positive frame of mind in these opening exchanges.
It's certainly not ideal playing conditions today. There's a very strong blustery wind that's behind the Rangers players' backs at the moment, and the obvious problems with the Ibrox playing surface just now. Don't get too good football inside, so I expect to see a good game.
The referee stepping in, awarding the free kick against Trevor Stephen. And foul there on Paul Lambert. The Rangers player not too happy about the decision. This is Rob McKinnon with the throw for Motherwell. Takes the return there from Jamie Dolan. It's closed down by Ferguson. This is O'Donnell. Forced to hit that one early, and it's picked up by Jury. Good switch of play to Alexei Mikhailchenko. David Robertson's racing out of defence. But a complete miss-hit there by Mikhailchenko, and he's annoyed with himself. This is John Philibin. Coyne closed down by Goff, but illegally, says the referee. Goff is clearly unhappy. Tommy Coyne will carry a huge threat this afternoon. 7 goals he has since joining Motherwell, one of them from the penalty spot. Motherwell winning themselves a few free kicks in these opening stages. So Lambert takes it shot. Floated in by McKinnon, and that come off Robertson.
Well, it's a long way out for McKinnon to think he'd trouble Andy Gorham, but actually took a wicked deflection there. Quite easily have ended up in the back of the net.
This is Goff. Aimed at Haitley. Philibin's with him. Trevor Stevens in there, but just too many Motherwell players around him. That's Arnott, well challenged by Robertson, who gets the ball to Mikhailchenko. This is Haitley. Trevor Stephen. Gary Stevens running in support. Gordon Jury there with the shot. It's taken a deflection and gone behind for the corner kick. That gets the Rangers fans going.
Yeah, the cross coming in here for Gary Stevens. Gordon Jury tries the half volley, but Philibin just did enough to block it a little bit. The ball goes out for a corner kick.
And it's Trevor Stephen to take it. John Brown, meanwhile, has moved forward with Richard Goff. Haitley's in there as well. And that's behind for the goal kick. Mark Haitley well on course to beat his record of last season, 28 goals. He's got 24 so far, but not really threatening the Motherwell goal on that occasion. But a superb season by him so far. Trevor Stephen for Rangers. It's off McKinnon. Trevor Stephen again, well challenged by McKinnon. Goff coming across. More than solid challenge. The ball goes Rangers' way, throw in. Martin's in just ahead of Haitley. Brown challenged there by Dougie Arnott. Well, the referee was allowing play to go on, but Brown has taken a bad knock. Well, it appeared the referee was allowing play to go on, but John Brown looks to be in some trouble.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure whether the referee's awarded a free kick here. I mean, it looked a fair enough challenge with Dougie Arnott, but obviously John Brown's in some distress.
Happily for Rangers, John Brown back on his feet. And Rangers do in fact have the free kick.
Well, I certainly don't think it was a free kick against Dougie Arnott. That looked a perfectly fair challenge to me.
So well cleared by Martin. Touch from Coyne. And Richard Gough late with that challenge on Dougie Arnott. And the referee calls over the Rangers captain. And he's going to have action taken against him here. Well, the referee really has no choice. A lot of late challenges are being made. And the yellow card is shown.
I don't think the referee had any choice here. I mean, as Richard Gough's complaining, it was certainly a deliberate foul on Arnott.
That's away in the far edge of the box. Ball doesn't get that far, though. It's headed away by Gough. This is Ferguson. He's under a bit of pressure there. He did well to get it to Trevor Stephen. Good ball through to Jury. And across comes Philibin. Rangers have the throw. Quickly taken by Jury to Trevor Stephen. Jury again. Stephen. Looking for McCall. Tumbles to the ground. Play on, says the referee. The challenge made there by Paul Lambert. The referee trying to let this game flow as much as possible. But with challenges like that being made, he really has to take action, and Dougie Arnott there making a rash challenge on John Brown. And this will be a booking for the Motherwell man.
Well, Dougie Arnott's one of those players that's certainly not frightened to mix it, but when he just lunges in here at John Brown, and once again the referee 100% right to get the yellow card out.
Gary Stevens is galloping away down the right, spotted by Ferguson. High ball to the far side of the penalty area. Haitley was in there, and it's headed behind by Kravokovic, but well spotted by Ian Ferguson. Gary Stevens got into a good bit of space on the right-hand side of the field. John Brown moves forward, along with Richard Gough. Trevor Stephen. In the high one, Richard Gough gets his head for the ball. Jury slipped at the vital moment. It's cleared by O'Donnell. Headed down by Arnott. Laid off by Lambert. This is Kravokovic. Lambert again. Jamie Dolan does well. Lambert stabs it through there, looking for Arnott, but John Brown's in there for Rangers. Cool play by Brown. That's out for the throw to Rangers. Well, the referee is giving it the other way. Archie Knox is pleading the case. Well, the referee's indicating it took a deflection. And the linesman signalling over towards the Rangers bench there, telling him to calm down.
Oh, who'd be an official? I mean, he did make a little bit of a mistake there, but there's like 41,000 fans here at Ibrox letting him know that as well.
That kind of competition for throw-ins gives you an idea of what's at stake here this afternoon. That's a throw from Lambert. John Brown makes a challenge. Plays it through to McCall. This is Trevor Stephen to Gary Stevens. Ferguson. Robertson's racing away in the left. Here he is. Floating in the high one, looking for Haitley. And Dykstra gathers that one safely under a lot of pressure from the Rangers striker. We'll see Dykstra ever present in this Motherwell side, playing his 35th consecutive game this afternoon, and he's had 13 shutouts so far. High one in again for Haitley. Haitley launching himself at the Motherwell keeper.
Yeah, once again, that's excellent goalkeeping by Seb Dykstra. A big swirling cross going in for David Roberts there, but Dykstra keeps his eye on the ball and gathers it safely.
Kinnan digging in well there for Motherwell. This is Tommy Coyne, who needs some support. Comes from Lambert. Kravokapic as well forward. Headed away by Brown. Turned by Lambert. This is Tommy Coyne onto the left foot. It's Phil O'Donnell. It's a great save by Andy Gorham. What a chance there for Phil O'Donnell, and brilliantly blocked by Andy Gorham.
Well, he's so alert here, Andy Gorham. Terrific in these situations. Tommy Coyne picks it up, not really marked on the edge of the box. O'Donnell rushes in, but Gorham rushes out, makes a great stop.
Floated in towards Haitley. And behind by Lambert. Motherwell were in some trouble there, and Paul Lambert responded. Trevor Stephen at the corner. Goff and Brown have gone forward. This is John Brown, and Dykstra does well. John Brown still looking for his first goal of the season. He scored against Motherwell last year.
Yeah, normally those type of corner kicks, Trevor Stephen swings them right to the back, but John Brown makes a good near post run there.
That's a free kick against Tommy Coyne. Up there with John Brown. Shot to Goff. And Stevens is out on the right. Goff, though, floating the ball in towards the penalty area. The touch by Mikhailichenko. And Jury almost pouncing. The ball not properly cleared by Phil O'Donnell, and almost a gift for Gordon Jury.
Yeah, I think Gordon Jury was surprised here. I don't really know what Phil O'Donnell's thinking about. Just a little collision there with Brian Martin. It ends up a great chance for Jury. Comes forward. Coyne again, but cleared by Robertson. Sullivan floats it back towards the Rangers penalty area. It's headed away by Brown. Picked up by Lambert. This is Kravokapic. It's Paul Lambert. The header there from Coyne. Good cross going in from Lambert. Offside flags got up. Rangers have a free kick taken by McCall to Robertson. It's a minute of injury time played in this first half. And it's Robertson with the throw for Rangers. But there goes the half-time whistle. Perhaps the best chance of the first half falling to Phil O'Donnell. Tommy Coyne managed to squeeze the ball through in his direction, but Andy Gorham responded magnificently. The half-time score here at Ibrox Stadium: Rangers 0, Motherwell 0. For the second half, it's been a highly competitive afternoon. No changes in either lineup. Rangers have David McPherson and Ali McCoist on the bench. Motherwell have Alec Burns and George Burley. 18 years between them. Burns just 20, George Burley coming up for his 38th birthday. Here come Rangers right away. It's Mikhailichenko sending in the ball, and it's away by Martin. A touch from Kravokapic. Mikhailichenko's in there again. Jury through for McCall. The flag's up though, and in any case the ball went behind. That's the flag up as McCall ran through. Yeah, the linesman had his flag up here in a flash, and there wasn't a great deal in it, but just offside, no more.
So Goff's header. Turned by Kravokovic. Led away by Gary Stevens. Ferguson making more and more of a mark in this game. Wins the ball well, sends it through now for Jury. It's Jury with Phillippen. Great pace by Jury. And the save from Dijkstra. Well, Gordon Jury showing tremendous pace there. And a straight run in and goal with John Phillippen. But here come Motherwell now. There's Kravokovic trying to get the ball through, but it's cleared by Brown. Robertson gets a touch. And the offside flag goes up. Well, really tremendous pace from Gordon Jury.
Yeah, it's a great run forward by Jury. Ian Ferguson does well here in the middle of the park. Picks it up, looks up, sends the ball, looks up, it's Phillippen, and just leaves him trailing here. Gets in a good left foot shot with Seb Dijkstra, makes a very good save off him.
Well, Stephen lays it off to Gary Stevens. Briefly topples to the ground after the challenge from McCart. This is Robertson. Mikhailichenko. Still it's Mikhailichenko trying to create an opening. It's Trevor Stephen. Maybe just trying to pick a spot way up in the top corner. So the ball behind for the goal kick. Call. Robertson. Another high one aimed at Haitley. It's Mikhailichenko, but well off target. The Rangers just a bit predictable, hitting a lot of high balls in towards Haitley.
Yeah, it nearly pays off that time. That Haitley nods it down to the oncoming Mikhailichenko, but well, blasts that one miles wide.
And Rangers will make a change. And it's the highly popular Ali McCoist who will replace Alexei Mikhailichenko with 60 minutes gone. Yeah, just waiting for permission for the player to leave the field and for McCoist to come on. Well, Ali McCoist has 7 goals this season, despite the number of games he has missed. And he could just make the difference on the day. This is Dougie Arnott now twisting and turning inside the penalty area, but Rangers getting in away. Only as far as Jamie Dolan. This is Lambert. Dolan again. Back to Lambert. A great shot and a marvellous goal by Paul Lambert. 63 minutes gone. A superb strike by the Motherwell player. Jubilation for the players and the supporters. Well, Motherwell won here earlier in the season. Can they do it again? The right foot shot gave Gorham absolutely no chance at all. They combined so well there, did Paul Lambert with Jimmy Dolan.
Yeah, it was a fantastic strike here by Paul Lambert. It was a lovely little 1-2 with him and Jamie Dolan. Put his right foot onto that one and gave Andy Gorham no chance. An absolute screamer.
The Rangers and Ali McCoist, the substitute, have it all to do. Will they respond? The ball's given away by Gary Stevens to Phil O'Donnell. O'Donnell's so good at this type of run, but too many Rangers players around him. Ferguson caught now. Lambert hits it again. Well, he's quite right to have a go after that magnificent strike of just a few moments ago. The confidence must be high, the adrenaline pumping.
Well, with such a strong breeze behind, it's always worth a dip at goal from long distances, although I can't imagine to be too happy with that one.
Plenty of celebrations going on among the Motherwell fans just behind Dijkstra's goal. As Rangers launch the high one forward. It's McCart with Haitley. There's the goal scorer back doing some defending now, Lambert. It's swept away by Phillippen.
Yeah, well, 1 minute Paul Lambert's up having a pot at goal. Next minute he's back there defending, and that tells you something about them in their performance today. Every single one of them have worked extremely hard. They made it very difficult for Rangers, particularly in the middle of the park, not being able to play the football that they like to. And they've ended up hitting a lot of high balls up into the penalty area, which Motherwell dealt with very well.
It's Ferguson digging in, but the ball swept away by Philbin. Certainly a performance that will be pleasing. Manager Tommy McLean will be delighted with the likes of Lambert, who is getting through a power of work. This is Brown for Rangers. Again, it's aimed in at Haitley. It's McCoy's trying the early shot. It's Dury, it's a deflection, it's a goal. The perfect response from Rangers. Dury's shot after 65 minutes, deflecting high into the back of the net. And Rangers respond like the champions they are. The high ball played into Haitley. McCoy certainly shot there. In step Dury, and the ball come off McKinnon, who was on the ground. It's hard luck on Motherwell, but it's Rangers 1, Motherwell 1, and the game explodes in dramatic fashion. Switch of play by Ferguson to Gary Stevens. Now it's Goff. Brown. Down by Dury. Haitley looking for McCoy's right through in goal. The keeper comes to meet him. And the ball goes behind for the corner kick.
There's a nice little knock on here. Dury chests it down into the path of Haitley. He lobs it over the Brian Martin. It just wouldn't sit down for Ali McCoy's. Eventually, dangerous clear for a corner kick to Rangers.
It's Trevor Stephen to take it. Brown arrives late in the penalty area, but it's cleared by Lambert. Only as far as Gary Stevens. That's Trevor Stephen. It's in a good cross. Keeper gets it clear, only as far as Ferguson. Coyne gets a touch now for Motherwell. The Rangers have it through David Robertson. Ball given away to McKinnon. This is Dolan. His defence in trouble, but Brian Martin recovers well. This is Krvokovic. Just failing to keep that one in play. He got it away from Haitley, but Rangers have the throw-in. So substitutions about to take place below us. David McPherson is going on for Rangers. Gary Stevens is leaving the field. Alec Burns is about to come on in place of Dougie Arnott. So, what an afternoon for 20-year-old Alec Burns. This is McKinnon for Motherwell. They've no one forward. One from Brown, headed away by Martin. This is Trevor Stephen. Flipping it through, and a chance on here for Ali McCoy, and it's a corner kick. Dykstra and Krvokovic combining there.
Yeah, he was just running away all the time here. Brian Martin tries to overhead kick to get that one away, but the ball just running away from Ali McCoy.
Goff's head up. The offside flag is up. Tommy Coyne hadn't quite back onside. This is Robertson. Well, Tommy Coyne threw a punch there. He was angry. He's indicating that Robertson had a high kick at him, but he clearly lifted a hand there. He didn't connect, but this could be an ordering off for Tommy Coyne. He certainly threw a punch there, but he gets away with a yellow card, and in my opinion, he's fortunate. Dury again. One last charge by Rangers. We're into injury time. It's Dury. McCall claims for handball. It's a penalty kick. John Philbin has been penalised. The referee had no hesitation. Pointed right to the spot, and this could be a very cruel afternoon indeed for Motherwell. It's a clear-cut penalty kick. They can have no complaints at all.
Yeah, it's a silly thing to do, because there wasn't any real danger. The ball was there in front of his hand, and he decided to pan it. It's crazy.
It's Mark Hateley who takes the responsibility. Will it be goal number 25 of the season for Hateley? It is! And Mark Hateley wins the match for Rangers in injury time in dramatic fashion. Well, you don't win 5 championships in a row unless you keep going for the 90 minutes. Joy for Hateley and his teammates and this vast Rangers support. Rangers now extend the lead at the top of the league.
Well, that's just a moment's madness that have cost Motherwell a point here. Now, really, it's got to be said, it's a victory that Rangers never really deserved. As you rightly say, Jerry, they keep pressing on and pressing on. There's a terrific spirit about this Rangers side, but nevertheless, they haven't played at all well this afternoon. And Walter Smith and the Rangers players must be absolutely delighted to get 2 points out of this game.
It was very similar last week at Kirkcaldy, where they had a real battle on their hands. So, 2 weeks running, Rangers have come from behind, and it's all over. And that is the kind of result which wins championships. Rangers well on course for the 6th in a row. Delight for their fans. Well, the match came to life after 63 minutes. Brilliant play between Lambert and Dolan, and Lambert sent an unstoppable shot high past Andy Gorham. Just 2 minutes later, Gordon Durie responded. McCoy should have gone, the ball broke to Durie, and his shot deflected off McKinnon high into the net. Then that moment of drama in injury time when John Philbin clearly handled just inside the area. And up stepped Mark Hateley to slam the ball into the back of the net. The final score here at Ibrox Stadium, Rangers 2, Motherwell 1.